Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. On today's video, I will be discussing Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market, and while we are making massive profits with our trades here, I will give you guys a very clear view about where I do think this market is right now heading towards today. Because yes, today we are seeing some very interesting things here. We are seeing signals while previously around showed very big bull markets are yet to come from those signals for Bitcoin, and as well here we're seeing all kinds of other important stuff, what could be right now lead towards this massive continuation towards the upside. So without any further ado, let's jump right away in towards this update video. So right now, real quickly discussing Bitcoin, you can see on the 1 hour time frame, we have seen this level. We've been talking about this level for a while on the channel. On the 1 hour time frame, it basically provided two things in the past. One time around, it provided massive support, and right in the range we're trading in for the past approximately 4 days, we have been seeing this level, this range providing resistance on Bitcoin. So right now we are seeing this resistance zone above us. So what is going to be very important for Bitcoin to do? Indeed, to break above it. So a break above this range here will basically confirm a bullish breakout, because as soon as we do break above this range, I personally think Bitcoin is absolutely going to go skyrocketing, and it's going to be absolutely go sky high here once again. So that is definitely very interesting to see. Basically, in the 1 hour time frame, we have been seeing some sideways action. Well, basically, we have not really seen that sideways action for quite a while on Bitcoin, right? We've been moving up in the past days very quickly. So the RSI as well, not a lot of interesting things here. So once we are going to flip towards that 4 hourly chart, we are going to see some more interesting charts here. And of course, talking about interesting charts, you can see right now on the 4 hourly time frame, we broke out massively. So I personally think Bitcoin is going to be having a massive pump here in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. I think Bitcoin is going to be moving massively in the coming hours ahead of this upload of this video, and maybe once the video is live, we already pumped like crazy. Could be also a possibility. But yeah, we can clearly see we have been forming this symmetrical triangle. We have been seeing the significance. Look at the downward sloping trend line over here. Look at the touch points we have got created around this range, right? We have seen several moments of rejection from this level, and since we did break bullish here, we are moving up very quickly once again, and that is also one of these many reasons I still have my trading position open here on the Bitcoin market. As what we can see is clearly we've been finding very strong support on the lower side, and right now we're breaking bullish off a bullish bias consolidation pattern, because once you are creating a symmetrical triangle in a movement towards the upside, you usually as well tend to create similar movements afterwards on the point of the breakout. So I'm personally once again expecting more parabolic to come in this market and more movements towards the upside to follow after this breakout did really occur here. As well, we're going to look at some RSI and some MACD charts here. We can see the momentum behind Bitcoin is also starting to creep up again, since we once again did had this bullish crossover here on the MACD. Just look at this chart over here. The MACD cross bullish here on the 4 hourly time frame, also suggesting there's more positive price action yet to come here. And as well, we are not creating any bearish divergence from the previous high that we created on the market, since we are forming a higher high on the RSI and we are forming higher highs in the price section. So right now, actually, yeah, this market is looking pretty healthy, pretty neutral. And since the market did break bullish of this downward sloping trend line, and we are seeing the RSI and MACD being neutral, I personally expect we are going to see that massive continuation towards the upside getting enabled. Daily time frame, of course, we do know we've been basically being bullish on Bitcoin because the chart on the higher time frames are bullish, right? So what my strategy has been here over the past days here is to get a position, get an entry in here, because Bitcoin is being very bullish on the weekly, on the daily, and basically also on the 4 hourly. So we have been bullish on all those time frames. So what for me to do right here is, of course, to get a new long position. Of course, like you do know in the Telegram group, I've got a new entry, and I'm pretty happy with that entry, to be very honest. So right now, we can see that Bitcoin has been still consolidating, and what we do know is that Bitcoin is bouncing very strongly from this $45,000 region, and right now we want to be seeing that further continuation getting started. Of course, what we do want to be seeing on the daily time frame today basically getting happened is a break above that $48,000, because if we can do so, we are absolutely going to go back in towards these exponential stages in the coming and following week, basically for Bitcoin. So still important to break that range high, that $48,000, in order to continue this bull market towards the upside. But basically, daily time frame has been looking bullish after this bullish breakout of the ascending triangle, after the bullish breakout of the symmetrical triangle, and after the retest of the horizontal previous resistance. Of course, as well, if we're going to look at the EMA ribbon, we had this bullish crossover, also suggesting there is more bullishness to come here. And of course, the last time the EMA ribbon did flip bullish, we did saw an exponential price surge across the market. Then as well, looking at the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, we do know that, of course, 2 weeks ago already, we got this bullish crossover on the MACD. Of course, if you do follow me on Twitter, you have been staying up to date about this crossover. But the last times we did had these crossovers as well in the market, we have seen as well more exponential price surges for Bitcoin. So this is basically a very quick lesson. I quickly made 3 dots here on this market to show you guys basically where we did see these bullish crossovers on the MACD occur. And once again, we are having another one, and this is once again suggesting a lot of bullishness is to come here, because last time around we did have one. It was basically over here on the market, and of course the last time before that we basically had one on the end of 2020, and we do know what happened at that point. And once again, we're having another bullish crossover right here. So yes, I am pretty bullish on the higher time frames. That's also a reason why I have been looking for these long trade entries, because the higher time frames are looking bullish. So we are expecting that the price action is going to be moving up over the course of the coming days, weeks ahead of ourselves. So of course, another weekly chart. I've been showing this chart several times already before, but look at how significant Bitcoin has been consolidating. I personally think we are about to have a bull market in 2022. Just like these last time arounds here where we moved up exponentially, we are about to have another time such of a euphoria run up for Bitcoin. So once again, very similar structures like last time around here, and I am preparing my bags here. I am accumulating my longs. I am preparing my bags because I want to be making a ton of profit along the way up here. And I don't know what you are doing. Are you right now selling this dip? Are you selling the bullish long-term time frames? I am not doing so, because at the same time we are seeing that long-term holders are accumulating, and that there is basically an increasing chance, and the time is running out, I should say, for these bears, because the bear sell pressure will be running out at some point, and we are going to be moving up, because that is the strength of Bitcoin. Bitcoin always moves up here because it runs out of sellers. Very bullish. So yes, funding rates. Let me quickly analyze that here. We can see Ethereum is getting leveraged pretty much short here. We have been seeing Ethereum as well lacking a little bit of strength. We are going to go in towards the Ethereum chart in a moment from now on. That's the reason why altcoins are getting a little bit over leveraged towards the downside. And since altcoins are right now getting leveraged short, I do expect there is going to be a short squeeze on altcoins. And of course, that's why Bitcoin is as well going to rally towards the upside. Right now, funding is pretty much neutral on Bitcoin. But I am expecting as soon as Bitcoin does break bullish, we are going to get, once again, another shorted pump here towards the upside. So that will be absolutely interesting to see. But hopefully we can get finally this short squeeze on the market where we do break above that 48K here. And of course, squeeze out all these shorts we have entered over the past couple of weeks here. So yeah. That is going to be pretty important. Then talking about my trade, I've got still this massive trade open here, swing trade position, more than 81% profit here. And of course, guys, I've got this major trade here with more than $6,500 in profit already since we did enter this trade over here. And you know what's the most loveliest part about this trade? We did enter it once again all together. So if you are a member of my Telegram group, you have been getting this notification, what I've been doing with my trade. I have notified everyone every single step of this trade I have been sharing with you guys out there. So once again, guys, do you want to stay up to date with all my trades? Join my Telegram. More importantly, sign up here on Bitcoin and link at Bybit, I should say, in the link in the description, because I trade on Bybit and I should definitely recommend trading on Bybit as well here. First of all, good liquidity. Second of all, they are having a very wide They have a lot of altcoins that you can trade. You have a lot of coins you can trade, high liquidity, and besides that, you are getting a very, very crazy deposit bonus right now if you do use my link description. You're getting a $4,800 deposit bonus, and of course, if you're not using any link at all, you will be only getting a $400 deposit bonus. So yeah, definitely worth to check out here. But basically, very happy with my trade. I did enter it here on the market. I'm going to try to extend it. I'm going to definitely analyze the market whole day long here. If I do see bearish developments, I'm going to exit this trade in profit. If I do see positive development, what I'm currently expecting for Bitcoin today, I am going to extend this trade, and this is going to be a legendary entry. I entered more than $35,000 with a 13x leverage, and we've got a very decent entry right here. And if Bitcoin starts to explode here, we've got a very good entry on our hands here, and we can start to be making massive amounts of profits here. All together with the group, because we did a $50,000 towards $100,000 trading challenge. And right now we're already $5,000 in profit, so we are 10% for her challenge done here right now. So we've still got a lot of work to do here. But I believe this entry is very strong here, and I believe we can make much more profits if the market does decide to be turning bullish from here on. So yeah, looking good. Make sure to join the Telegram, where I do give you guys daily updates about all my trades I do take on this market. Sometimes I'm traveling, so I can't update you guys. But basically, if there's any development on my trade, if I get stopped out, if I get a new entry, I always share it right away in my Telegram. And then as well, looking at Ethereum, I mean, Ethereum is not really showing these massive interesting developments. On the 4-hourly time frame, we can see some loss of momentum getting generated, right? So on the 4-hourly time frame, we've been moving up and up and up, but the RSI has been losing strength, right? So we're seeing massive amounts of bearish divergence getting formed, and that's also a reason why we are seeing Ethereum being so shorted. And I've seen this several times before. I think Ethereum is going to be exploding today, especially if Bitcoin is deciding to be moving up here, because everyone is shorting this movement towards the upside. I mean, yes, it is looking very bearish, but we do know that usually once these projects are looking the most bearish, they tend to be moving up because everyone is shorting it. So a lot of people are shorting the Ethereum movement towards the upside. Of course, we can see we are going overbought here on the daily time frame. I don't think it's bad to go overbought on the daily time frame, because once you are overbought, you usually tend to be in these more euphoria stages, so the market can also start to decide to be moving up more exponentially, just like we did last time right over here, right, towards that $4,400 peak. So right now, I think Ethereum is looking pretty strong here. And we could just start to see another massive rally up here, even though we are creating a massive bearish divergence. So as well, on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation, we can see every single time we do go overbought on the RSI, we are at these little bit of these higher stages. So yes, I do think this is a warning shot fired to you guys out there right now. But however, I will be casually holding my Ethereum bags here, because I still think there is going to be more potential for Ethereum against Bitcoin in the following months ahead of ourselves, because I basically bought Ethereum for my vision for the coming 3 to 6 months maybe, because I do believe the merge update that is going to be rolling out for Ethereum is going to be create more hype and more potential price run up for Ethereum rather than for Bitcoin. So I do still think there's a lot of gains to come here for Ethereum. If I'm going to look at the weekly time frame, you can see Ethereum against Bitcoin has been moving up over the past weeks here. It has been moving up very steadily, and I can real good remember these months here at the lower sides where I've been accumulating massive amounts of Ethereum at, and right now we are about to lift off once again here towards a massive target towards the upside. So yeah, I am pretty much bullish on Ethereum. We are creating still upper sloping support, and that is of course the most important thing to see right here in this market. So yes, I am pretty bullish on Ethereum in the coming months ahead of ourselves, and I'm bullish on Bitcoin, extremely bullish on Bitcoin, because if you're bearish on Bitcoin right now, please start to zoom out right here. We are at stages where we can accumulate Bitcoin against a very cheap valuation. And, oh, excuse me. And this is just a major opportunity where you should be pay your attention towards. And yes, there is a very important level still to be broken for Bitcoin, and that is of course that target around the 48,000 towards $50,000, because that is one of the most critical resistances in terms of volume, right? What you can see over here. So yes, we have not broken bullish yet here, but we are extremely close for Bitcoin to see an exponential rally getting started once again. And I know on which side I want to be on. It's going to be the side of the bulls. So yes, guys, this was it for today's update video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Smash up the like button, guys, and as well make sure to subscribe to the channel. It will be absolutely crazy if you can do so. We are so close to 80,000 subscribers. It will be absolutely lovely if we can reach it anytime soon. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.